Right, so here I am in my van on Woodbury Common. Do you know what? I love it. Absolutely loving it. Loving life. I've got this week off, so I've decided to take the time just to enjoy myself and enjoy my van. Just putting things together and getting things that I wanted to do. Some people probably asking me why on earth am I doing it? And the honest answer is, it's just nice to get away from things. You know, I live in Devon, which is a beautiful place, and I don't see it enough. I don't think a lot of us do, to be honest. But and I really just I did this 2 years ago, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to do something totally different, and I'm glad I have. You know, I've been here just on Woodbury Common. It's literally I can see it from my house pretty much when I take Freddie for a walk, and it's like the other side of where I live, and I can see these hills. So that's where I am now, and it's been great. I watched the sun go down. Freddie's had some fresh chicken tonight, and I've had a stir fry. I've got a little mini fridge. I've got everything set up the way that I want it to. So I'm going to start doing some adventures, I think, going forwards. You know, something a bit different. You know, I've got a drone. I'm going to have my guitar here. I've got pretty much a recording studio here as well. So I've managed to get everything together. I've done it like this, so I can basically work from home. You know, if I work from the van, sorry. You know, I can work from home in my van. So it's a new experience for me, and something I feel is quite liberating and quite exciting as well. So I'm going to probably start a YouTube channel, I think, not in the too distant future. Mainly to sort of, I mean, I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do similar things like this, and but I want to be a bit different, you know, a little bit different. So watch this space. But I just think anybody that's thinking about doing this, seriously, it's brilliant. It's a good way of life. You know, especially, I mean, if you live in the middle of Birmingham, I can completely understand, but you have got the Cotswolds. You know, wherever you live, you've got options. You can just get out, even if it's just like I've done tonight. I've been at home sorting a few things out, and I've been out in the evening, early evening, watch the sunset go down. Freddie loves it, you know, my dog, and it's been great, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if you are thinking about ever doing anything like this, do it. You know, you only live once, and that's it. But yeah, I just thought I'd just do a short little video in the comfort of my lovely van. I don't know if you can see much of it, because the camera keeps sort of following me around. Probably makes you feel a bit seasick, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi. I've got everything set up here. Maybe I'll do another video sometime just to show you how it all works. The TV has just magically just come on, so let me just turn the volume down. Bear with, there we go. But I've got YouTube on, I've got Wi-Fi, I've got everything that I need. You can change the lights, look. So you can do what you want. You can have a disco if you like, you know. But I'm not here for that. I'm just here to just chill out. I've been cooking tonight, like I said. I did a stir fry. I do have a big fridge, but I've thought a lot about how I was going to do it, because a lot of sort of van owners have inbuilt cookers and hobs and all that, and fridges, but of course that takes up a lot of space, and sometimes you don't need that space. If you plan it, you know, in advance and know what you're going to do, you don't necessarily need to do that. You know, you can just get something very simple and think, well, I'm going to be there for a couple of days, and just get a small little fridge. I mean, this one I've got here, which is next to me, if you see over there, is very small, but I've got about 6 cans of Cokes, and I've got a Coke in there. I've got a small bit of milk. I've got chicken. I've got vegetables, all in that little fridge. But it's only because I planned it. Job done. So there you go. Welcome to my van. I will show you, you guys, a little bit more in the near future, as I said. And I'll also probably share what I've been doing. I haven't been, you know, even my table, which you're on now, you know, it was all scratched when I got it, and I just got some Fablon from Dunham Mill, £6, and I recovered it myself, and it's great. You know, rather than spending 30, 40, 80 quid or whatever on a new table, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to do that. And it's really cozy. I've got a nice rug on the floor. I've got nice ambient lighting. I've got my TV. I can plug in my Mac Mini if I want to. I've got full Wi-Fi, which is there. And I can also use my phone Wi-Fi if I want to. I mean, what else do you need, really? But anyway, that's it. I'm going to sign off, and I hope you enjoyed my mini little Tim video. Bye.